Hi everyone, it's Shannon, aka QB Crossing. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. I don't know about you guys, but I love the holiday season, and I love the holiday season in Animal Crossing. So of course we had to tour a winter island. This one specifically is perfectly decorated for Christmas and it's just so festive. So I cannot wait to share it with you guys. Let's just get right into it. Okay, so first things first, let's check out the island map. Let's see what's going on here. So this is the island of Confetti. As you can tell, there is not a ton of terraforming on this island. It actually looks pretty flat, which to me is amazing that this island looks as good as it does with such minimal terraforming. And the fact that this island is pretty much flat means that they did so much with like building up faux buildings and just decorating in general. So I can't wait to see that. As always, the creators' socials are on the screen as well as their dream address, and it will be in the description, so be sure to check out their socials or their dream address. I highly recommend visiting. Also, lots of cute villagers on this island. I really just can't wait to see what that little villager neighborhood looks like, and then also that whole back area where like the museum is and the campsite looks like it's going to be really beautiful. So let's get into it. Okay, so right off the bat, we have a stunning entrance. They are using Colin's winter code, Colin Crossing, and look at how beautiful this road code is. It's definitely this like stunning Christmas city, lots of light colors, lots of reds and greens, which I am just such a huge fan of, obviously for Christmas, but just in general, I think it's a really nice color palette. So right here, if we kind of pan up, we're getting so much work here with this faux building using these medieval walls and panels. I think that this is so hard to do, so I'm just super in awe whenever I see a lot of faux buildings like this. Also, it definitely has a very like Christmas festival feel. Also getting that with the name Confetti. We have this little like I don't know what this is called. I keep forgetting the name of it, but this little like balloon wagon, which just works perfectly. And then even using like this red mailbox design and customizing the front with a little wreath. So smart, and it just works really well for this Christmassy island. I am going to go to the left first because I noticed we are pretty far to the left side just from the entrance. Let's see if there's anything on the beach over here. Okay, I think the beach is empty, but it is accessible, which I love. So if, for the, island creator, they can still do their fishing and all of that. It is accessible. And then the island just flows really well with this street pathing. I think if you're doing a city island like this, maybe it's smart to do all of your pathing first and then build around it, but make sure that everything is like connecting first. This is flowing so beautifully already. And again, we're getting lots of those pops of red, like with the red car over there. And I really just like the way that they're lining these streets. So we have like the evergreen ash and then lots of these like faux buildings on each side. These medieval walls were a total game changer. Like it just feels like I'm in a real city, and I love that so much. This is so well done. And again, I want to note that this island is pretty much completely flat. So all of the dimension we're getting is just fully from how they've built it up, which is so like cool and amazing to see. Over here, it looks like this is a little parking lot area, and this is just what I mean by how well they've really connected this path and made their island flow. It just feels like everything fits together like a little puzzle piece. Over here, this actually leads us to resident services. So this is where you will wake up when you come to the dream if you visit. But look at how beautiful just all around resident services looks. And even that yellow car just looks like a little taxi cab. So I'm even getting some like New York City Christmas vibes, which if you guys haven't been to New York in the winter, you are missing out. It is amazing. I mean, I live in New York, so I love it, but it just has the best Christmas feel all around the winter time. So I love that. It just reminded me of a little taxi there. So over here, it looks like this is actually the peninsula, and this is such a smart idea for your peninsula to actually create a little tree farm over here. They really made such great use of this space. I mean, every Christmassy island or winter island needs a little Christmas tree farm, and this is so pretty. Even the little like customization that they used right in front of here with Santa on his sleigh. It looks so good. And just like the red pansies, I usually hate the red pansies, but they work perfectly next to those holly bushes. So really nicely done there. Let's see what's going on over here. We have some snowmen, and then over here we have what looks to be like some little food stalls. I see this a lot with just like holiday markets in general. They're all over the place in New York, and this is so perfect because this is kind of what they look like little hot chocolate stands, and just the use of the codes, like this red plaid and then that green blanket. It looks really beautiful. This is just like such wholesome holiday vibes all throughout. And then we have these sleighs over here at the bottom of this natural ramp, and this is so creative. So you could take the sleigh up here and kind of go sledding down this little hill. I love that so much, and these little like track marks that they have on the snow. It looks really great. Let's see as we come back over here. So we are to the left of resident services now, and there is a little like construction sign, I think because behind here is this like whole Christmas parade, so the roads are probably blocked off. But let's see over here first. We have an extension of another parking lot. Again, these cars just look so realistic. They fit in with this city vibe really, really well. And then over here, we're actually getting to see some like holiday or Christmas floats. Definitely feels like a real parade. And this creator is just very, very creative with their builds. They honestly have, I don't even know how many islands at this point, but they have an island for pretty much like every season, and they're all really just so well done and so creative. So again, I highly recommend checking out all of their socials because you can find all of their dream addresses. But super just well done and thoughtful here. So we're seeing this red float and then that green float over to the left. This is a little place to sit, so any like little bystanders can sit here with their lawn chairs and watch the parade. And just so much detail with all of the little items that they're using here, as well as these little benches, the dog on the floor. And I love that they got so many red items, like the red camera, even this like red cooler. The whole island just feels very cohesive. So let's take a look at these floats that they created. So I don't even know what that item is down here that's like kind of holding the float together. But it works really nicely. And then we have all of these trees up on the top of this float. Lots of work with the simple panels as well, and just all of the codes that they're using. And then they're using the like small tabletop tree and the holiday candle. And look at that. That is so creative. Even the little confetti machine, it works really, really well. Definitely feels like I'm like looking at a real Christmas parade. And then this one over here, just opening up the camera a bit more, is all decorated with these red ornaments. So we have a lot of the large ornaments and then some smaller ones throughout. And then those red flowers just work so nicely. I can't get over how creative this is to create these like full out Christmas floats, and just the items that they chose to create them with is so big brained. I'm honestly very, very just in awe of this build. And then back here, it looks like these are some like brownstone buildings. So maybe this is inspired by New York City, because these definitely feel like some like high rises or apartments over here. More, I guess, brownstones than high rises, but it looks so real. I love these buildings back here, and I love just the different codes that they're using on top of these walls as well. This is really, really well done. I mean, I'm not surprised. This whole island looks just so well done. Oh, I see. So they actually hid, I think back here is the museum. Okay, so that's the museum and the campsite. So it's all hidden back there. I think that this might be the best way that I've ever seen anyone hide those buildings, because I probably would not have even known they were there if I didn't look at the map beforehand. So just amazing job on their part. So the whole back of this island is this Christmas parade. That's why it was kind of like had those construction signs that it was blocked off. So over here, it looks like we have like this kind of more childlike float, lots of these like toys and gifts for kids. Even with that little balloon arch, it just looks so perfect. I love that they just made these floats and made them look so real. Over here, it looks like maybe this is where is this supposed to be like an ice Christmas tree? This is maybe like the big Christmas tree at the back of the island because there's a star at the top. I think they're using one of the Mario stars. And look at this composition right here. Even the ornaments on the floor, they're using that like red ATM over to the side also, which is such a great touch of that red color again. I'm really just such a big fan of this island. They did such an amazing, amazing job. Over here we have Able Sisters, like kind of in the middle of some of this like road here. And then we also have these like lawn chairs with the red plaid, which looks really good. And let's see, over here, this is still the parade. So now we have this little like snowman float back here. I really feel like this is like a Macy's production. This is so good. Look at all of this, and even the movement with those confetti machines. And the fact that they have these like lawn chairs and little like snacks all throughout feels like really where people would sit and watch this parade, which I just love so much. It's so thoughtful. Let's see, if we come through this way, this is also just some more of these like faux buildings back here. They even have the holiday candles on the top of these pillars just to really give it more of that Christmas feel. I love this so much. It's so well done. And let's see, I'm gonna continue the back way over here just to see the rest of the parade. So over here, this is actually a little like teddy bear float. I love this one. This is the float that I would be most excited to see. The teddy bears just look so cute in their plaid outfits, and it's just so festive and adorable. I am so excited for Christmas. I just love the holiday season so much, and this island is giving me so much serotonin. I am truly just in love with it. Let's see, I think let's continue just like around this middle area over here and check out the rest of these like city streets. So we have lots of these like very realistic elements. We have some like trash bags, some scooters, the vending machines. Definitely feels exactly like a real town. And then all throughout here, you'll notice like the seating areas and the coolers for people to sit and watch this parade, which is just so smart. Again, their island creations are always just very thoughtful, and I think we're just really getting a really good sense of that throughout here. So now we're over to the right of resident services. I'm just keeping the camera panned up because there's so much beauty to be seen at these higher levels. And let's see, look at this. Just the way that they've used Colin's path, it's placed so perfectly. These angles are gorgeous also. And then this is where we had seen before where this yellow car was. I said looked like a little taxi cab. And then if we come down through this way, this is just more details around some of these faux buildings that are so nicely done. I love it so much. And it's a really great touch that they had actually probably shot down some of those balloons so that we have presents on the floor here also. It looks really nice and adds just more of that like holiday festive feel to the whole island. So over here, this is Nook's Cranny, and there's a little parking lot in front, and then we have some really cute items throughout here. It looks like they sell coffee here also. There's some vending machines, and then some little like gift piles out in front. Also, the use of this little cart with the cardboard boxes on it definitely feels like it belongs at Nook's, like they're sending out some packages for the holidays. Really nice touch all throughout here. Let's see, we can't go down farther that way, but maybe we could see if anything's on the beach down here. I don't think there is, but here is Annie. So cute. Merry Christmas. I love it so much. I just want to check the rest of the beach. Okay, so the beaches are accessible. There's nothing on them. I think actually she told me that already, but I still decided to check out the beaches. But again, I do like that they are accessible and you are able to still get to the beach. So this seems to be where all of the residents on the island live. This is where we had seen kind of before on the map. We saw some of these houses, and I love that they're customized to look the same here. So we have this red door and then this really pretty like light blue coloring. Also, again, just look at how beautiful the way that they laid out this city is. I love seeing like the road on both sides and then this kind of like stone path that the houses are on top of. It looks so beautiful. And then again, these like beautiful little touches like the red bike and the red mailbox work so nicely. let's see as we come down here again. This is the other side of the beach, and I just want to see if the pier is over here. Okay, yeah, nothing on the beach still. I don't know why I keep thinking I'm gonna find something on the beach. I just don't want to miss anything if there is. But over here, looks like we have Starbucks. I mean, could you survive without Starbucks? I personally could not, so I love this. I love when people create like real either stores or restaurants or like fast food places in Animal Crossing, and this one's really nicely done. We even have like a framed photo of Brewster and then this really nice Starbucks code throughout here. And of course, the color palette of Starbucks matches really nicely for Christmas, so worked out just perfectly. We again are coming back here and we're seeing just this path really extend, and then the rest of all of these villager houses. So wow, this is just flowing so beautifully. I am going to go this way to check out the villager houses, but look at this. Look at the way that they are all laid out. So we have the greenhouses on the right side, and then those red houses, or I guess red doors, on the left side. They all have some sort of like method of transportation near them, so like the scooter or the bike. And look at how beautiful this is. Also, every single one of these villager houses is decorated. That is just amazing, like to get that done and really decorate that much in your island. I won't be going in all of the houses today. I will go in the main resident rep's house, but if you do come visit, definitely check out all the villager houses if you like interiors a lot. I'm sure there will be just a ton of inspiration all throughout here, but this little neighborhood is just adorable, and I love that the snowmen just kind of finish it off so beautifully here. And then back over here, it looks like this is maybe still an extension of the parade because there's some lawn chairs out here, but this is just so cute. It kind of looks like a communal holiday dinner, and just all of the codes that they used here look so good. We have this green and red plaid, and then even the green and red barbecues. Everything is so Christmassy. Again, I'm just so in awe, and I'm getting so much serotonin from this island. So over here we have another little place to sit, watch the parade, and then this actually looks like where Santa comes down, which I just love this so much because we have these little reindeer, and then they're actually looking like they are driving this float, which is so good. Again, the creativity on this island is just so amazing. I feel like I've said a couple of times, this creator just always blows me away with the ideas that they come up with. And then this is probably some of these food trucks over here for where we were seeing all of that kind of table setup over there where that dinner setup was. So some of these food trucks over here, very holiday market I personally love going to little holiday markets and food stands. So I love that they really captured that essence within here as well. And then some more of these buildings back here with the little trees lining up in front, which I love. Let's see over here. This is where, so this was another little kind of float over here with some of those bears. And then we even have that big robot guy, which I forgot the name of, but feels like he just fits within this parade. Let's see if there's anything back here before we go into the resident rep house. But this is just an extension of those buildings back there. So I know we have a couple things left to see in just the main section or front section of the island, but I want to check out inside of the house first. I know they said they decorated it, and I think we could all, at least I could use some interior inspiration. So this is the little living room area of the rep house. I mean, how cozy does this feel? I love just kind of sitting by the tree, and especially if it's snowing out, this snowy wall is perfect. Just hanging out and being cozy at home, having some hot chocolate. This is just such a really comforting, cute living room that we have here. The stockings up on the wall are great also, and then they've used these bookshelves to really cover up any of the rooms that they don't want you to go in, which is super smart. So they did say that the left room is just for the bed for dreaming, so we won't be going in that way, but the upstairs and downstairs are decorated. Okay, so this upstairs section is for the naughty, I guess, like elves. So the elves that are working on the naughty list, oh my gosh, they actually have all of the naughty villagers, their pictures on the wall here. That is so funny. You could see that there's some coal that they're getting ready to give out to these villagers. They're actually watching all this surveillance footage of why each of the villagers was naughty. This is actually cracking me up. I love this so much. And I love that they have like the naughty and nice sign. Oh, I guess that these are who they think are the naughty villagers, and I could see why, because they're all kind of the ugliest villagers that we have in the game. But this is really well done. I could definitely see some little elves sitting here and just, you know, working on that coal. Okay, so the downstairs room here is where the elves work on all the toys for the villagers that are on the nice list. So we're seeing some of those villagers like Maple and Bo, Sylvana, Marshall. That is who is on the nice list. I love that they have the little workbenches for the elves to be making the toys, the wrapping paper. Even this back here just feels so magical with the snow like moving around. It's so, so good. And then over here, more of these like villagers up on the wall that are nice, as well as all of their little workbenches. This is so creative. I didn't expect anything less from this creator though. We've seen everything else on this island, and it's always just the coolest ideas coming to life. Okay, so back on the main island now, let's go to the center parts of the island that we haven't seen yet. I know that there's like a little land bridge that we didn't get to. I see some stuff up on that second level. So let's just kind of come through this way. I want to see if there's anything over here. Ooh, okay, so this is a cute little park area. I love this little snow code that they're using, and look at this. They used the bridge as a really nice centerpiece. I personally really like using these arched bridges as centerpieces, especially for a little park like this. It looks really nice. There's some benches, little places to have a picnic, and it just is so overall really like heartwarming. I love this so much. Let's see this little hot dog stand up here before we go check out what's in the back. But we have a little food stand with some hot dogs. That's actually a great hot dog sign also. I love that. And then up here, okay, so this is where Nook's Cranny was. We just never fully came back this way. So again, this is more of this like middle section of the island, some more of these like brownstone buildings over here, and this is to the right of resident services. But if you need some inspiration with faux buildings, I highly recommend this island because look at how real this looks. I love that crosswalk signal as well. So let's get back in this park area and then just kind of follow this pathway down here a little bit further because I'm seeing some of these inclines over here. This looks so good, by the way, just the way that they've terraformed and how everything fits in this like perfect little section, and it just is so satisfying to walk around this island. Okay, so this is a little ice skating rink. I love this, and I love the decoration around it, just like the presents all throughout. And how did they get those presents to just fall so perfectly? I don't know. But this little ice skating rink is so cute. I mean, every winter island, I think, needs an ice skating rink also. And then there's this land bridge up here, which is so perfect because you can get another view of some of these Christmas floats from each way. So both of these ways, or like both of the angles, you can check out. And then if we pan the camera down, there is this really, really beautiful little tree on the end there. And of course, more of these buildings just really immersing you within this Christmas city. And so much movement with those bubbles as well. Looks so, so good. Let's see, so this is like one of the big Christmas trees over here, and the symmetry of this whole build is really, really stunning. Okay, so I'm gonna keep panning up while I walk around here because it just looks so good from this angle. And let's come down here and check out if we saw over here. Okay, yeah, so this was just some more of those floats that were already around this area. And I think that we have seen everything on this island now. We saw the Christmas parade and then all of the stunning buildings that they created all throughout here. I hope that this island got you guys in the holiday spirit as much as it did for me. I really needed this one, and I'm really glad we got to tour a Christmas island here on the channel together. Let me know what you thought in the comments, what you would like to see next. I hope you guys have an amazing holiday, whatever you celebrate, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!